Yeah, new question. James Takach from English. Roger Williams and the man and the spirit are sadly absent from this university. I bet not one or two of our graduates can say much about his life. When I go to conferences, people say, oh, gee, it must be exciting working at Roger Williams University. Look what the man stood for. And sadly, I say, he isn't on campus except in a bronze statue and on the name.
To Providence! May she endure eternally.
Hear, hear.
At least another year.
I've yet to accept that we actually survived the first.
You've done well, Roger. Look around you. It's 1637. We have roads, a pub, a church, a pub. Point is, rest easy. You've earned it.
Don't even speak to me of rest. You can't imagine the dream I had last night.
The giant pope again?
No. Tell me, do either of you ever fear being forgotten?
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Last night I dreamt of the future. Rhode Island, 400 years from now.
I woke up in the streets of Providence. It was the year 2008.
Excuse me, sir. What is that on your shirt?
Roger Williams University, and listen, there's a homeless shelter a few blocks down here.
Wait. A university. Roger Williams University.
Yeah, you've never heard of it? Right down 136.
Please, can you take me there?
Listen, there's a Rip to stop 5 minutes from here. Just head due south. And are you seriously gonna go dressed like that?
Why? What should I wear?
Listen, I'll hook you up.
I hadn't a clue what the Ripta was, but I found my way into a park, bearing my name. There were people about, and I had more than a few questions to ask, but after the skeptical reaction I had already received, I decided it best not to introduce myself. Formally.
So I live in the park, and I love Roger Williams because this nation, and this state in particular, has a firm belief that the church and the state should be separated. Man's belief in God is separate from man's belief in the state.
That looks nothing like me.
After I left the park and wandered north, I found an impressive building, also named after me. In fact, in my brief travels so far, I've encountered quite a few things named after me. Inside I met a number of people who worked at Roger Williams Medical Center, in hopes to learn what they knew about the man after whom their hospital was named.
He was for religious freedom. That's my understanding of him, and that there wasn't really much of a government at that time. But I don't really know too much about his political view. More just about the names and places and anything that's named after him.
Certainly they seem to have the facts.
I love you.
But not necessarily the spirit. I thought I might get a clearer idea of the era's memory of me and, of all places, my own national memorial. Park Ranger John McNiff was able to give me a thorough and enthusiastic account of my life. Even the parts I hadn't lived yet.
Roger Williams in the 1650s went back to England again, along with somebody from Newport by the name of John Clark. Roger had to come back early, but John Clark stayed and came back in 1663 to Rhode Island with a charter from King Charles II. That charter's in the State House. It's in a big blue vault, big picture of King Charles II up in the top left-hand corner, but that charter says this colony is going to be a lively experiment to see if you can have a good government separate from religion. And in this colony, no person can be punished for their religious beliefs. This was the first place, not with religious toleration, but with religious freedom. True liberty of conscience, and that's why this is important.
Thankfully, Ranger McNiff also happened to know what this Ripta was, and where to find it. So finally, I found my university. I really believe that if any group of people would know my story and preserve my spirit, certainly it would be the young people being educated at Roger Williams University.
I don't know a whole heck of a lot.
He founded some, was it just Providence colony or something? He founded it with the aid of some woman whose name I also forget.
I'm a tour
taught us who it was, but I can't remember. Wasn't he like a basketball player? Wait, not the actual Roger Williams, but like his face.
He founded Rhode Island, and did he found this university? Well, I mean, obviously not, because yeah, so that's about it. I know he founded Rhode Island.
Were the only people who knew the true story of Roger Williams the ones being paid to? As I explored a bit more thoroughly, I met a professor who I hoped could offer a bit of perspective.
A lively experiment I think, was one of our mottos at one time, and I think that fits Roger Williams' principles very well. I bet that if we polled students at graduation and asked them who Roger Williams was, they might vaguely know, but if we asked them to put him in a century, they might have a difficult time. They also might have a difficult time knowing what his contribution to the American tradition is, and it's a significant one.
This doesn't look anything like me either.
So that was it. I woke up. Only a handful of older gentlemen could even say in any detail who I was or what I achieved.
It was a dream, Roger. Don't take it so seriously. History still has a few hundred years yet to work itself out. Hey, another toast. Tom?
All right. To Roger. And may our glorious state forever support our sacred religion. What?
Seems we have some work to do.